All parties in the matter of Barnes versus Brown. Step forward.
19-year-old Kimberly Barnes is suing her former friend, 18-year-old Shamika Brown, for having her falsely arrested for making threats.
Where do you two young ladies go to college?
Campbell University.
And there had been a time, according to what I read, that you were friends.
Yes, ma'am.
And that ended. Your complaint, Ms. Barnes, is that Ms. Brown made a complaint against you, complained to the police. You were, in fact, arrested for making terrorist threats against her. While that arrest was voided or the charges dismissed, that remains on your record. You want to be compensated because you say that the charges were false and she had no basis to make the threat. Okay, what happened?
Well, in January, I started hanging with another female, and on February 21st, me and
Just a minute. You're a college student.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's try, instead of I started hanging with another female, I was friendly with another female, something other than I was hanging with another female. Got it? Great.
I started associating with
Perfect. Even better. Great.
with another female. And on February 21st, me and that other female, we went to the store.
The other female and I.
The other female and I, we went to the drugstore. And I was on Twitter, and I had tweeted that me and her and I had went to the drugstore. And Shamika had tweeted that people get new friends and start acting funny. So I texted her phone and I said, Shamika, who are you talking about on Twitter? And she said that she wasn't talking about me. She was subtweeting with one of her other friends.
Did you say subtweeting?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a new one for me. Okay, go ahead.
She kept saying stuff, and every time she said something, I said bye. And the last thing she said was, don't text my phone the B word, you're dumb. And then I never spoke to her after those text messages. And the following Monday, when I went back to school, I was in my dorm taking a nap before my next class, and the sheriff knocked on my dorm door, and he said, are you Kimberly Barnes? I'm like, yes. He's like, we have a warrant for your arrest for communicating threats. And I was just like, no, it can't be. Like, you have the wrong Kimberly Barnes. The sheriff said, are you Kimberly Barnes? I'm like, yes. He's like, we have a warrant for your arrest for communicating threats. And I was just like, no, it can't be. And he's just like, ma'am, I need you to comply with what we're telling you and put on some shoes, and we're going to take you to the police station. So I'm just crying like, no, you have the wrong Kimberly Barnes. So he finally puts the handcuffs on me, and we walk through the dorm. People see me getting arrested, and I'm just embarrassed, crying. And we get in the car, and he takes me to the police station. And when we get there, that's when I read the police report.